Hello guys!
Hi!
Welcome back to my channel. Cecilia here, and this is Mother Fynest.
Bucketlist.
Fine girl, fine girl.
We just met for the first time.
We just met, and I just want to like keep her and put her in my bag and take her to Carlswell or something. She's so pretty. You guys, you think she's pretty on YouTube? She's prettier in person, and she's got everything going on. So guys,
oh my god, it's like we know each other forever. I didn't know you this tall. You look like a model, guys.
You know,
this girl.
she's
far
too kind. She's far too kind. So we have just done a video for her channel, and it is beauty essentials that we do not forget when flying or for long flights.
Right.
Make sure you check that out. I'll make sure I put her link on the description box below. And I'm telling you, this girl is on fire. You have to check her beauty tips, her beauty. Like, I'm learning from her beauty videos, and I love them a lot. And love your family also. You have a beautiful family, and your daughter. I've not seen her face. I've seen always from the back, of, you know, those tactics that moms do, that you just see the feet and the nice dress, and you don't
okay.
But yeah, and we just got to know each other a few months ago,
right? In the YouTube streets.
Yeah,
YouTube streets.
And
you can find good friends in here.
Yeah, and I've met a lot of good friends.
Yeah, me too.
Including you and Ruth Qym. I've learned a lot from you two guys. Now, we are talking about how to survive long haul flights, and we said long trips or long flights are all the flights that are more than 5 hours, right?
Yeah.
And since we come from Kenya and we are now in Germany, when we're going back home, it's always more than 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you survive a more than 5 hours flight?
First of all, I have to say that I didn't used to mind long flights before I had a kid. Like, it was so much easier then than now, obviously, because now you need to pack way more stuff, you need to consider way more stuff, you need to do way more planning, but all in all, everything is possible, right? So one thing that is very important to me right now, especially as a parent, is to get a perfect seat. You know, like, I need space. I really need space. Before I got a kid, an aisle seat would be perfect for me, because I need to walk around, I need to go to the toilet
and back.
Exactly. Easier without disturbing the other people. But right now I prefer, you know, that seat up front where you have space.
It's called the emergency exit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the emergency exit wing, where you can open the door if there's an emergency.
Right, and they can even place a what do you call it? A bed for your kid.
Oh, I know. That thing.
That is a go-to for every mom.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I try to always take that part, but it's just because I want more room for my legs.
It's perfect for moms.
You have more responsibility, because in case of an emergency, you go first, which is also okay, because that's where the emergency exit is. Like, that is where the doors are. You have to be
let's stop talking about this.
But you have to be like aware of it. It's just not. It comes with the responsibility.
You have space. Like, obviously, as a mom, you already have a lot of responsibilities anyway.
Yeah. And also, if there's an emergency, if you want to go with your kid first, you know,
right?
Why not? Yeah. I think that is one of the things that you have to consider when flying. If you want to, just think about your seat, because some people just book and like, okay, I'll just book,
and but if you don't mind, it's still okay.
It's still okay, but if you're really thinking about, I'm on an 18-hour flight, and you want it to be easier, think about your seat. If you can upgrade your seat, sometimes maybe it's just 20 euros, and then you get a better seat, or you get, you know, look at the options to upgrade. Can you upgrade or not?
But most times you can still get it for free if you book early enough.
Yeah.
When you're booking your flight, make sure you check out the seat arrangement and get yourself a comfortable seat.
Exactly. And if you haven't, please do this. Watch my other video on hacks for airports and airplanes, because when you're choosing your seat, you should consider that if you're afraid of turbulence, don't sit on the wings, like in the middle on the wings where the wings are. That is the worst place for turbulence. If you're afraid of it, do not do that. If you are afraid it's going to be too cold, don't sit at the window. Right. You know, because if you're too cold, like normally, don't sit at the window or bring
But is it cold? It's not cold though.
It's colder
really?
than the aisle, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I never noticed that.
Yeah, it is. And you can always bring a big blanket, but just know it's going to be colder there. If you are one who gets like panics or something, sit at the back of the plane, because that's where the stewardess sits.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be like very near to help if you need help or anything. Yeah. So if you consider these things, it's going to make your flight a little bit, you're going to feel prepared for your flight.
Yeah. Definitely check out that video. She's going to link it down below. It's very, very important, especially if you travel a lot or if you travel long distance flights.
When you're on the flight, walk around.
Yes, that you know, as a nurse.
Yeah,
as nurses.
As nurses, like we have good tips for our legs.
Yeah, there's something called deep vein thrombosis. Yeah, so it's something that can happen when you take long flights, or you know, just make sure that you're circulating your blood by walking around, doing some exercises with your legs, or just basically just doing some exercise.
Right, just get your blood flowing, and you feel much better.
Yeah, it's a blood clot that can happen, especially in your legs areas, because of poor blood circulation.
Yeah. There's other two tips that I like, and one of them is when you get on the plane and we've taken off, enjoy the view first before you get to the clouds. You know, you're taking off, you can always see how it is. Enjoy the view as long as you can. It will take maybe like 20 minutes, but that is 20 minutes from your 11 hours. You know, like really enjoy it first. Don't just like you're seated and you're already on your book. Like enjoy the view first. When your food comes, enjoy your food first. Pause your movie or put your book away. Just enjoy your food first.
That's the next point.
Right?
Carry a book, entertain.
Oh, you will be lost if you don't carry anything for entertainment.
Yeah. Either a book if you love reading, either charge your phone enough if you like enjoying music. Carry your headphones, please.
Yeah.
And or
a Kindle
just,
or something like that,
or just enjoy the movies in the plane.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend who always carries magazines, which are just for pictures, like a big magazine for pictures, because it distracts her from the turbulence. You know, when you're taking off or landing and you know you're scared of it, she's just like reading her magazine. So if you know you'll need that, just take a magazine with you, and pass the time with it. Something else I do, not everybody will do this, but if you notice like your neighbor is trying to start a conversation, don't stop her or him. Like,
just go with the flow.
Yeah,
that's fun. Sometimes you meet very, very interesting people.
Right.
You can even get friends for life.
You can even
plane.
get friends. Yeah. And sometimes people are just trying to talk to you to either distract themselves or to just pass time. Yeah. So just talk to the stewardess. Maybe she's just sitting next to you. I have done that before. Yeah, me too. We have talked about Becoming, the book. We have discussed it the whole flight to Lisbon. We discussed it the whole flight. So if someone is trying to talk to you, talk to them back. Be kind. Be kind when you're flying. I hate it when people are in front of you or at the back of you and they're trying to be all mean and looking at you like I don't know, and you don't even know them. Don't be that bad traveler with a bad attitude who is making other people's flights
feel uncomfortable.
Right? So because they'll also do the same to you. They'll be kind to you too. They'll try to be sweet to you and everything. So if you want to have a better flight, make it also good for other people near you. Yeah. What else? Something else. If you've done everything else and you still think, oh God, I still have like 4 hours, try to sleep as much as possible. If you can sleep, don't fight it.
What do you mean?
Like you have an 11-hour flight,
right?
And there comes a time on the flight they like try to dim the light. They're like encouraging you to sleep. Don't fight it. Sleep. Sleep.
Close the window next to you.
Close the window, put your light off. If you have that light thingy, put it off. And take your blanket, put your eye mask on if you like it, if you have one. Yeah, make yourself comfortable and sleep. Because the longer you sleep, you're still going to be tired when you arrive. But it's better. It's
way better when you sleep. I always sleep on flight.
Me too. But you're not going to be bored. You'll have passed the time, and it will look like it was a 5-hour flight. Yeah, so sleep as much as you can, drink as much water as you can on the plane.
And if you have if you can find an empty seat, like maybe a seat and a complete aisle that is not outbooked, you can always ask a stewardess if you can lie there.
Exactly.
That's a tip. You can just ask. Don't be scared.
Be on the look, like is there anywhere empty?
More comfortable,
You can
book a seat, but in the end it's not as comfortable as you thought. You can always ask if you can change seats if they're not all booked out.
And they will always make sure that it's like we said, if you're kind to them and you are not like all mean the whole time before you are asking that question, they'll help you out,
of course,
like, because they're also human. You cannot just be, even if it's their job, don't be just mean and expect them to help you out. So but you can also tell them in advance, if there's an empty seat, let me know, then I can change, and they will tell you. They always do. Something else that has helped me a lot, and I also saw this on a YouTube channel one time, like a few months ago, is to avoid having a jet lag. Like you arrive and you're like 8 hours. Kenya is 2 hours or 1 hour, and sometimes you're so confused. Change your phone or change your clock to the destination time zone.
Oh yeah, that's true, because obviously you're going to be confused when you get there,
but not when you arrive, like when you are taking off, like, because you put your mindset in that stage.
I'm going to arrive at that and that time.
Exactly. If you're going to, let's say, to the States, and it's an 8 hour, or how many hours?
It's longer.
It's longer. And
but about that.
And you're going to arrive like in the morning, but when you are here, it's still afternoon or it's still morning. Treat it like it's nighttime here. Like, do your night routine.
Exactly. And when you get to the plane, you try to sleep, because I'm going to arrive in the morning. That means my day is starting.
So count your hours, because you're arriving at 8 in the morning. So it doesn't matter what time it is in Germany or where you're leaving from. It is night in your time, because if you do that, it's going to be more bearable. Let me say, you're going to be able to adjust very fast when you arrive to the time zone there. Did we say everything?
Carry your cosmetics, carry your self-care items, which we have discussed
in length, and it was so much fun, guys. It is on her video, on her channel. Link in the description below. Mother Fynest,
went into details about
this and and you'll get all the tips there, how you can take care of your skin, because taking care of your skin will also make your flight better, much better. So I think
I learned I should carry foot cream, guys.
Even if you don't use a foot cream, or you're not that foot cream person, because some people find it, not everybody likes it. Try it when you're traveling. Not a lot, just like a tube, like a small one. You are not allowed to take a lot, like a small tube, and just apply it at the back, at your feet. Put socks on, and I'm telling you,
that's
it's a treat.
By the way, and also wear shoes that are comfortable to just slip in, and don't forget socks.
In and out. Do not.
It's cold.
Even if you have like open shoes or sandals, or I don't know why you would wear sandals, but if you had sandals and everything, carry socks.
I don't know.
Even if you don't wear, in the flight, I'm telling you, it's going to be cold. Did you know they also have flight socks? I've never tried them though.
Neither did I, because I always had my own.
Me too. But those are for people who know that they have a problem with their feet, and they cannot.
You mean this
like thrombose ones?
The
compression ones.
They have them.
They have flight ones that are not so tight, but they're also very thin.
Okay.
So they help you, like, still the blood can still flow.
All right.
For people who have like problem with their feet, but I've never tried that. I should try that also.
And if you have problems with this thrombosis, take your shot before you fly, or take your take your shots with you if you need them.
Something else, guys, don't forget your medicine.
Right.
There are people who have conditions, and sometimes I've seen one that needed a spray and they forgot
the asthma spray.
And you're allowed, it's medicine, you're allowed to take it everywhere.
Yes, but don't be afraid to carry your medicine.
Don't forget it. If you're packing your things, don't forget to carry your medicine.
Right.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Make sure you follow this girl on Instagram, Mother Fynest, and on YouTube, of course, with the link below. Watch her videos, comment. You're going to love her content.
And definitely subscribe to her channel if you are a travel lover. If you plan to become a travel lover, if you want to travel, you need her tips. They are gold, guys.
Thank you so much.
Subscribe and like this video, and comment down below. It supports her channel. Definitely do that.
Thank you, guys. Bye.